Nanking of the Rape of Nanking. What happened in Nanking in last 1937 is one of the darkest chapters in modern history. It was after the Japanese Imperial Army invaded the city that a war of the incredible and destruction was unleashed. It was during the 6 weeks that followed the fall of the Chinese citizens that some of the most horrible history of the Second Japanese War took place. What made the rape of Nanking so infamous was not just the amount of people was killed, but the battle weight in which it happened. Around between 200,000 and 300,000 citizens and personnel were died. It wasn't only soldiers who survived. Invest the amount of people was killed. It was entire family that were happened out, often in front of each other.
What many survivors have emphasized is the cold efficiency with which the killings were carried out. People were lined up along rivers and machine guns, their bodies dumped into the water. Others were beheaded for sport. It was this cruelty that shocked international observers and left deep scars on Chinese society. But perhaps what was even more horrifying than the killings was the mass sexual violence. Tens of thousands of women were raped, maybe 80,000. It was women of all ages who were subjected to brutal assaults. What's particularly horrifying is that many were raped in public, in front of their families or communities, and most were killed afterward to prevent them from speaking out. It is the violence that followed for years that added to the pain. Many victims were never acknowledged, and justice was delayed. It was only after World War II, during the Tokyo trials, that a few of the perpetrators were brought to justice. But for many it was too little, too late.
What often goes unrecognized is the courage of the group of foreigners, missionaries, doctors, and businessmen who refused to leave Nanking. It was this group that established the Nanking Safety Zone, which provided shelter and protection to more than 2,000 people. Without them, the death toll would have been even higher. Today, the rape of Nanking remains a painful and controversial memory, especially between China and Japan. It is the continued denial by some Japanese nationalists that keeps the wound open. And for many Chinese families, what they want most is not revenge, but recognition, acknowledgement, and remembrance. It's through remembering these atrocities that we can hope to prevent them from happening again. What history teaches us is that silence can be dangerous and memory is powerful.